Wildlife, Crystal, and Kaia the Koala. Kids are future, take action now. Wildlife, Crystal, and Kaia the Koala. Learn about animals to make a better world. Learn about animals to make a better world.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Wildlife Crystal. I'm your host, Wildlife Crystal, a wildlife specialist. As you know, on this show, Wildlife Crystal, we are going to be learning fun facts about one animal and their environment every episode. I'm here with my very special co-host, the one and the furry, Kaia the Koala. Kaia, friends, I have so much to share with you about our animal of the day. There are so many pieces of information to share, and our time is limited.
We wildlife specialists just can't hold back our excitement when it comes to animals.
Okay, I'm going to let you guess, but let me give you a few clues about our animal of the day. 1, this animal can fly. This animal has no feathers, and this animal is a mammal.
You just blew my mind away with these clues. Our animal is a mammal that can fly?
Don't give it away yet, Kaia. Okay, I'm going to give all of our wildlife specialists 5 seconds to guess. Ready, go!
Well, you stumped me. I have no idea.
No worries, the animal of the day is the bat. The bat is a unique animal. First of all, the bat is a mammal. Many people mistakenly assume that the bat is a bird because this unique animal has wings and can fly. But in reality, the bat is not a bird at all. A bat is a mammal.
Can you remind us what a mammal is, please?
Yes, of course. Without getting into too many details, a mammal is an animal that feeds their young milk, breathes air, and does not lay eggs.
You are right, Crystal. I was one of those people who believe that the bat is in the bird family. You always share the best animal facts.
I've got so much more. Bats can be found almost anywhere on Earth, except where it's very, very cold or very, very hot. There are about 47 species of bats, and they live in large colonies in forests, caves, and under bridges. When I say large colonies, I'm not saying a group of 10 or 30 or 40 or even 100. I'm talking about groups of bats that are over thousands and thousands or more.
This makes me so happy that they stay in big groups. You know what they say, that there's safety in numbers. This means that if the group is big, then less problems and less dangers, right?
I love your wildlife specialist way of thinking. But unfortunately, there are dangers and threats to the bat population. The bat population is declining around the world. The bat has quite a few predators like falcons, eagles, owls, and raccoons. But more dangerous than these predators are the people cutting down many trees to build more houses and businesses. These trees are homes and food for the bats. Increase in human activity around animal spaces is resulting in loss of habitat. How can bats live, mate, or go into hibernation in caves if their caves have been destroyed?
Hibernation? Is that a new country where we can find bats?
Not exactly, my lovable wildlife specialist. Hibernation is the way that animals save energy to survive through the long and hard winter months when food supply is very low. But no caves means that bats die, and that means that fewer new bats are being born. How can bats mate or even make babies if they don't have a home?
That is not just horrible, it's sad.
And that's not the only threat. Pesticides, which are chemical sprays that some people put on plants, also harm bats. We all know how harmful pesticides are to all animals.
Those poor bats! First they lose their homes, and now pesticides?
Bats are one of the most eco-friendly and one of the most best eco-helpers around. Bats play an essential role in pollinating plants and dispersing seeds. Some bats feed on nectar and provide critical pollination for a variety of plants like peaches, cloves, bananas, and agave. In fact, bats are the sole pollinator for the agave plant. But with pesticides on the plants, then the bats cannot perform their role in nature. Another bat food source is fruit, leading to yet another important role in the ecosystem, seed dispersal. Fruit-eating bats can account for much of the seed dispersal responsible for early growth in recently cleared rainforests. But again, the constant use of pesticides does not allow the bats to help in spreading the seeds. If they cannot eat the plants, then there is no way that they can be spreading the seeds.
They are really busy. I never knew how much they help and how important bats are to our world and to the balance that is necessary in nature.
And I just remembered what a great help bats are in pest control. Bats play an essential role in pest control. Recent studies estimate that bats eat enough pests to save more than $1 billion per year in crop damage.
Bats are the best helpers ever. They are true wildlife specialists, helping everywhere they can. Now it's our turn to do our part. Tell us how we can help our helpers.
I knew I could count on my wildlife specialist to come to their aid. Let's all start by helping our family and friends to better understand how helpful bats are and how important they are to our world. We should take care of them and want to help them live and thrive.
I already love them. How can you not love an animal that is always helping?
Another way we can help the bat population is by staying out of caves and mines where bats like to hibernate in the winter. We should avoid disturbing bats as much as possible. If we find them in our home, then we can remove them in a gentle way and get them free outside. No need to hurt them.
No need to hurt any animal. A wildlife specialist's main goal is to be humane to all animals at all times while protecting them and their habitats. That reminds me, Crystal, when you were telling us about how bats live in big groups, I was wondering, how can they sleep in such crowded conditions?
Good question. It's really easy for them. They wrap their rings around their bodies and hang upside down close to each other.
I guess they really like to snuggle. What do they eat when they wake up every morning?
Actually, bats don't wake up in the morning. Bats are nocturnal, which means they are animals that sleep during the day and eat or hunt during the night. When they do wake up, they can be found eating a variety of insects or even rats. Bats also like to eat some fruits, which help in pollination process, which I had said before.
Oh, so bats are omnivores. If I remember correctly, you said omnivores are animals that eat food with plant and animal origin. What about their young?
I am impressed, Kaia! Way to remember. Speaking of their young, female bats have one baby a year. The new bat can weigh 0.07 ounces to 3 ounces, which is like the weight of a pencil. The new bat can reach a length of 1.5 inches to 71 inches, of course, depending on the species of the bat. That is like the length of a paperclip or as high as a regular refrigerator. And get this, the mother bat usually gives birth to her baby, called a pup, while hanging upside down. The mother bat catches the pup with her wings when the baby drops. This is necessary because the pup is born blind and can't do much. To make sure that the pup learns how to search for food and fly, the pup clings or hangs to its mom for 6 months and even clings to her when she's flying. After 6 months of clinging to mom, then the pup can fly and hunt alone.
What does a bat look like? I want to look out for some tomorrow night.
That's a great idea, Kaia. Bats have a thin layer of black, brown, or gray fur all over their bodies. Their eyes are usually small and black. A bat has smooth wings that are special. Each wing has 4 bones that some say are like human fingers. A bat also has a small bone that sticks out a bit at the top of each wing, which is considered to be like a thumb.
What's the thumb for? So they can hitch a ride?
Not really. Believe me, the bat does not need a ride to any place from anywhere. Bats are really fast, and they can fly up to 99 miles per hour.
Wow, that's faster than my mom drives when she's trying to be first at the special discount sale at the shoe store.
Not only are they fast, because their special and smooth wings, they can change directions in an instant.
How do bats hear when there's so many of them in one colony? I bet it gets pretty noisy in those caves.
I've been saving this excellent fun fact about bats, and I'm so glad we are finally getting to it.
Okay, come on. Out with it, Crystal. Spill the beans.
I know I keep repeating the word unique, but I just can't help myself. How about I switch to exceptional? Yes, that's it. The bat has exceptional sense of hearing. Even though bat ears vary in size, they all use the same system of echolocation.
What? Eco-vacation? Never heard of it.
The word echolocation. Bats use echolocation to hunt at night. They make high-pitched sounds that are so distinctive that humans can't hear it. Then those sounds hit different things around them and echoes, or the sounds, come back to the bat. Then the bat knows how near or far the object is.
I got it, Crystal. It's like when we stood at the edge of the mountain and yelled out, hello! And then a few seconds later we heard, hello, hello, hello.
That's exactly right, Kaia. That was a good way to explain it.
I have never been so well informed about bats. But more importantly is the fact that all of us wildlife specialists are ready to go out and inform others about bats and the importance of their survival.
Remember, it's up to us, the future generation, to make sure they have a place to live. Let's all work together to make sure that animals and humans live in harmony. Let's always be kind and respectful to every creature on this planet. And now it's question time. Kaia, are you as excited as I am to put the knowledge we just learned today to the test?
I sure am.
True or false? Bats are in the bird family. The correct answer is false. Bats are mammals. What position are the female bats in when they give birth? Is it A, they sit down? B, they jump around? C, they run around? Or D, they hang upside down? The correct answer is D. Female bats hang upside down when they give birth. What is a baby bat called? Is it A, a pup? B, a kitten? C, a kid? Or D, a calf? The correct answer is A, a pup.
You guys did great. Kaia and I have to go, but we will be learning fun facts about another animal next week. See you next time on Wildlife Crystal.
Bye, everyone. Bye. You guys look great. Everyone, see you next week. Bye. Toodles.